Let's understand how AWS calculates write capacity unit in DynamoDB. So one write capacity unit is one standard write operation per second for 1 KB of data. So more importantly, let's understand how 1 KB of data is calculated. So we all know that 1 KB equal to 1024 bytes, right? Every character which we write into the DB contributes to 1 byte. So say for example, we have a data which has only the primary key. I'm just putting a JSON over here. And the PK would be the attribute name, and the value is, say for example, partition key. So if you want to calculate the size of this data, first we need to convert it into the DynamoDB's JSON. So how does the DynamoDB JSON look for this particular data? So let's try to put it over there. DynamoDB data for the same would look something like the attribute name. It would hold again a JSON which would hold the data type of it, a string in our case. It would be the partition, and the JSON ends here and this JSON ends here. So the total size of the data which is stored into the DynamoDB is calculated with this size, right? Say for example, if we have the same data, I have a data over here which is the primary key which I explained in the earlier example, and the Dynamo data would look something similar to this. So if we see what is the length of the data, it is 19 bytes, and what is the length of Dynamo data? It is 25 bytes. So the data which we store into the DynamoDB, we need to consider the DynamoDB's JSON, not the JSON which we actually store into the database, right? So moving forward, if it's more than 1 KB, what would happen? It would consume one more WCU unit, right? So the next thing which we have to consider is for transactional write items, it consists 2 write capacity unit because it ensures if it either commits together or fails together, right? So let's do a quick calculation to understand it in a better way. So say for example, I have 2 KB of data which I should write into the DynamoDB. How much WCU would be consumed? So as you all know, for every 1 KB you will be consuming 1 WCU. So for 2 KB it would be 2 WCU. So if it is a transactional write item, then this 2 WCU would become 4 WCU. Why it would become 4 is, for every transactional write item, it's 2 WCU which will be consumed. So since we have 2 KB of data, we consume 4 WCUs. Do comment the topics which you want to cover in the upcoming videos, and follow me so that you never miss an update. Thank you.